I can't remember which baseball anime it was that I did like, but there were a couple.
You gotta watch the volleyball one. It's the best
Yeah,
one.
so that's what we need to watch.
That's the best one. Yeah.
Somebody was telling me about Blue Lock. Is it Blue
Yeah,
Lock?
it's straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blue Lock cool.
It's
It's,
alright. You probably like it. You probably
yeah,
like it.
it's a little too powerful for me. I mean, we're just playing soccer, bro. You know.
Oh, well.
Really out there.
Welcome back to the Say What's Real podcast. Dang, I feel like I ain't said that in a long time. But how are you fellas doing today? This lovely Wednesday.
Today's a pretty good day. Yeah, it has been a while. I ain't seen y'all boys in a minute. Y'all been doing alright? Y'all good? I'm good. I'm happy. I'm blessed. How y'all boys doing?
I say I'm solid. Past couple weeks been straight. I had a slight disagreement with the neighbor yesterday, but it was completely his fault. So I'm not in the wrong for it. But other than that, man, I've been real good.
You're not gonna elaborate. You're just gonna leave.
Oh yeah. Of course, I was just waiting. I thought you wanted to go ahead and get your. How you
Nah,
feeling?
go ahead.
So it was like 2 o'clock yesterday, maybe one something. This is why the door was locked. Actually, he was, bro. I woke up and all I heard was banging. So I thought somebody was like banging on the door like next to us or something because it sounded kind of distant and I was still asleep. So I was like, oh whatever, somebody going to the door. And I kept hearing it. So I'm like, that must be at my door. So as soon as I come out my door, come out my bedroom, I still hear he just going crazy, like he banging like the police. So I'm like, hold up, because I don't know who it is. Bro, I open the door, it's just like a freaking ass nigga. I mean, he black as fuck. He talking about some, I'm sorry. I say, man, get the fuck out my door. Like, you don't see this say 1021, not whatever the fuck you going to. Oh my god, that nigga had me pissed off. He just kept apologizing and shit. And actually, before that, his kids don't open our door before too. But they kids, so I was like, oh whatever, they kids, they just playing and shit. They ain't even recognize, so cool. But bro, you a grown man. The way you sat there beating on the door for like 4 minutes and didn't recognize it was the wrong one.
Nah, he just seen I charged you and I beat.
What's funny is I've definitely seen them. They definitely I've seen them moving in. Like they started moving in at like 9 p.m. I'm like, who moves in at 9 p.m.? They got a mattress to their car at like 9:30 at night. And you know what's even worse about it? They live on the 3rd floor. So I don't even know how you even get confused.
Maybe coming off the back because you got to go on 4 flights. Maybe they got confused. I don't know. He's African, so I didn't want to. I was like, yeah, man, wrong door.
No. Ain't no way you do that. But that's funny as hell. Life's been cool. Just been, working, staying out the way. The same old. You're not gonna. How's the married life?
Oh, great.
You gonna share with us the nuptials and how everything's been?
Everything's been solid, man. Like I tell everybody, I feel like we was already married. And then everybody want to give advice and all kind of stuff. And everybody advice is the same advice. I asked everybody
What's that cheat?
when they found out, like, when we was all messed up. I asked everybody for, like, all right, what's your advice? You know what I'm saying? And they all said communication. I mean, I get it. Communication is a very huge factor in any relationship. But what else other than communication? Because I feel like
if you get married and you don't have good communication with your wife or whatever,
it's probably it's probably the most important thing, and people probably just want to emphasize the communication because everything else is probably like, will work itself out.
Yeah.
So I feel like once you stop talking, and that's when people divide and start doing stuff on their own, stuff like that. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not married, so I couldn't tell
Yeah.
you, but
Yeah.
um,
Brother, about 5, 10 years. You know,
uh, who
I'm,
knows?
I'm just speaking in your
Oh,
life.
okay. Well, yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows?
In about 10 years, I guess.
Could be next year. Who knows?
Definitely won't be next year. Or no time soon.
Did you say 25 years?
Not for getting married. Not even, not nothing like that. I just meant life.
Never know where the strikes.
How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was solid, man. I can't tell you though. I got sick of the food, because we went to like 2 or 3 different Thanksgivings, and I don't want to eat that 3 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's cooked. I got time. I don't want to see macaroni for the rest of the year.
Okay, so
Christmas.
I did like a little small segment talking about mine, so I want to hear y'all's because I did a couple different things. So, and I'm putting y'all on the spot because I didn't tell y'all this before. I want y'all to rank me y'all top 3 foods like during Thanksgiving, like your favorite 3. I guess it don't have to be in no order. Most overrated food at Thanksgiving and most underrated food at Thanksgiving.
Oh, all right. Most overrated for me is definitely stuffing. I'll tell you that off the rip.
That's busted though.
That shit is overrated, bro. It's good. It's not that good. Motherfuckers be talking about, all I need is stuffing on my plate, bro. It's not that good. Calm down. That's definitely most overrated for me.
I would say overrated, maybe collard greens or yams. I don't even eat yams like that, so I say overrated.
I pick yams as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said calling us out. When did you do the same?
What about underrated? What's underrated?
Funny enough, almost underrated was gonna be yams. Funny enough.
Yeah, that shit is not it.
I also think once you kind of eat more than like one or a full one, yeah, you've had enough. But I also don't want Thanksgiving without yams, if that makes sense. I can't eat too much of it. Damn, I love it.
I'm cool on that. Okay, so top 3 Thanksgiving things. Like, if you only could pick these three things on your plate, what would the 3 things be? Like, if they had limited you, like, oh, you can only get 3 things on your Thanksgiving plate. What is it gonna be?
Mac and cheese, ham or turkey, and you gotta have them rolls.
Okay, so just mac and cheese, ham or turkey, and rolls. That's your 3.
Yeah, that's a complaint.
I'm not judging your plate, brother. I just was confirming it. What about you, Tay? Yams, I assume, is in there.
Yeah, probably fried turkey. Mashed potatoes. I guess gravy doesn't count because that's an extra.
Yeah, I mean, you can just throw that on top of it. That don't really count.
Okay. Well, mashed potatoes and gravy, fried turkey, and
Better say that it's underrated.
probably some kind of green. If I'm just eating 3 things, probably just some green, either collard greens or cabbage, whatever it is that we made that year. Green beans, whichever
That's
one.
fair. That's fair.
What about you?
I said dressing, turkey, mac and cheese.
Classic combo.
Most overrated, I said yams. Most underrated, I said ham. I feel like we be disrespecting the ham on Thanksgiving. Like, you can't go wrong with a good ham.
It depends on which ham, the sweet one or the not sweet one. You know what I mean? Like, some hams be.
Yeah, I guess I guess that's all depending on who makes it and how it's made or whatever. I also wanted to know, this is Thanksgiving related as well, how long, I already know Tay's answer, but I don't even have to ask, but the people, give your opinion. How long do you think you're supposed to eat leftovers? Or how long should leftovers last? Thanksgiving leftovers.
Well,
some people...
Food 3 days in a row, and I was sick of it the 3rd day. So I say the next day, and that's it.
So one day after Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
So so one extra day.
2 days, yeah.
let's see, Thanksgiving.
No, Thanksgiving Day don't count. So it's just counting the days after Thanksgiving.
Friday.
So just Friday. At Saturday, go get you something to eat. Okay. I'm surprised. I thought you would have said like 3 days.
Oh, I was about to say like, because it was on a Thursday. So now you can make it halfway through Saturday before getting something else for sure.
No. So I said that.
Make it halfway through Saturday.
I said probably 2 to 3 days. Once I said by Monday, wrap that shit up. You don't need to.
Yeah, you still eating on Sunday.
You don't Sunday or Monday. Sunday I could kind of let slide because you might eat it as a snack, waiting on like the Sunday dinner or something. Yeah, make you a little small plate, waiting on your Sunday dinner or whatever. But Monday, hey man, work done started back. Stop eating that shit, you know. So I just wanted to know what y'all felt about.
I mean, it's definitely like the only time I really eat leftovers is definitely Thanksgiving. So like 2.5 days that's okay, or a day and a half I guess. Yeah, a day and a half that's okay.
I actually enjoy leftovers. So
I do too.
I just don't think it should be more than like 2-3 days. Like again, it shouldn't be the whole weekend. Like you shouldn't be Monday morning eating turkey and mac and cheese for breakfast. Like
I used to now. I used to eat
it's crazy though. We prepare all year long for this meal, and we can only eat 1-2 days. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, some people really go all out. Make a whole bunch of food and then throw half of it away. Honestly.
Yeah. Did y'all have anybody get like 8-10 plates and take them with them?
No. I didn't see nobody. I didn't go too many places for Thanksgiving this year though. I usually go about 4, 5, 6 places. I just went 1-2 places for Thanksgiving and called it a day. I wasn't trying to do all that moving.
Yeah, I stay with my wife's side of the family. We do Thanksgiving, and then I stay like for Christmas or something. We'll go to my family's. Yes. So I ain't go to 2 places.
Yeah.
But
what about brings up a perfect topic. Christmas coming up. Do you guys like the same meal? Obviously, some people do like the same thing. They're kind of not the same thing as Thanksgiving, but that kind of style. My family, they like to do different things. Like this year, we're doing Caribbean, so that'll be fun. But what do you guys think about Thanksgiving meal? Should it be like a spinoff of not Thanksgiving, Christmas? Should it be a spinoff of Thanksgiving, or should it be something totally different? Well, some people do barbecue, some people do like Asian, just whatever. But what do y'all think?
I used to want to do another turkey on Christmas, but nowadays I would probably just do steak or something. We usually just choose like one meat and just make a big meal out of that. This year it'd probably be steak. So the same style, big meal,
soul food kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just something else, just something different, so it's not turkey and ham again.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing. I want the same layout, but usually we do drunken chicken? What do they call it? I think they call it drunken chicken. We do that chicken instead of turkey or ham. So I'll be looking forward to that.
But the same size for the most part. Obviously, probably not the dressing, but like the mac and cheese, the greens, all that stuff. I mean, I think that's cool, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on obviously it depends on your family and how often they cook soul food. Like my family cooks soul food a lot. So for these outside of Thanksgiving, I don't want soul food. I'm tired of that. Can we do something else? So I'm glad they're doing Caribbean now. I'm a little scared because I don't really eat Caribbean food, but I guess we're gonna see.
Something different. I guess it's better.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna see.
It ain't gotta be better. It just gotta be different.
Yeah, it ain't gotta be better. It ain't gotta be that good. What was the?
It was the one about the gifts.
Yeah, what was the? Speaking of Christmas, segue us into the.
For me?
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. I really forgot. I kind of should have segued it better, but since we're going off Christmas anyway, as y'all have gotten older, through your teenage years and all your relationships, and you being married now, have you found it more difficult to like shop for people that are like close to you, or is it like easier for like gift giving? And obviously, receiving gifts. Is it harder for you to just like ask for what you want now? Because most of the time we can just get shit ourselves now. Like we got money now, we can just go buy some shit. So has it become more difficult for you to like, oh, what you want for Christmas? And you just say like, I don't know.
Yes, it is hard. It is hard. It's hard for me because I feel like I be in competition with my wife. I always do like $200-$300 gifts and stuff like that, all of it added, and then she get this one gift for me that is more thoughtful and like better than all my $200 gifts. And I'm like, dang, like why is it so hard for me to get something $50 gift that's more thoughtful for her or something like that? So I feel like it's harder. And then you got other family members. Then you gotta like, dang, 10 people I gotta get gifts for. And now everybody I get $20 gift because I ain't spending up $200 for Christmas because I don't want to be broke come January. So it gets hard, bro.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. I mean, I think like stuff like Secret Santa and White Elephant saves. It can kind of help guide with like getting gifts for family members. I think that's probably like a good, I don't want to say excuse or like another way to do it, but I think that's probably the easiest way, because you'll probably end up with something neutral. Like it's not gonna be anything that's like too, like one year I did get like stockings and a White Elephant gift. Like somebody stole my gift and gave me stockings and I was pissed. But outside of that, like stuff like that is pretty easy. Receiving gifts, I would say, is easy because I just kind of ask for things that I don't really necessarily need right then and there, or like it might not be something that expensive. It might be something small and simple that I've just been like, I need to get this, but I'll get it later. I'll just ask somebody else to get it.
I've been socks and underwear for the past 3 years. Because I don't know what else to ask for, so I'm just like...
but I guess, yeah, you can't go wrong with socks and underwear. I just always try to think of things that I'd be like, ooh, I said I was going to get this, but like, I'm not going to go out of my budget or whatever the case may be to get it. So if somebody else could get it for me, that'd be nice. And it's not like, obviously, if it's not something that's expensive. So as far as the receiving gifts, I just try to think about stuff that I'd be like, ooh, yeah, it would be nice to have this. Like I could definitely upgrade this or do this. Giving gifts, giving gifts can be tough.
I think giving gifts mostly depends on like who you're giving it to, because like for instance with TJ, if he's giving something for his wife, he knows she's gonna appreciate it anyway. So it's really not like that.
For him, it's not even about the money. Yeah, it's not about the money.
Like somebody that's really appreciative, like you can kind of get almost whatever, and as long as they feel good about it, I feel good about it.
Yeah, it's usually the thought that counts more than anything with somebody that, especially a significant other, wife, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. But I feel like it's harder to give gifts to like other men in family, like unless you get I don't know, maybe other women, I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss because it kind of just depends on the person you're getting it for. So I guess it just kind of all depends.
Yeah, like growing up, the only dude I really shot for was like my dad. So like he didn't really have hobbies and shit. So it was very difficult, like thinking every Christmas, like, oh, what am I gonna get him this year? Because he didn't really want power tools. He didn't really use them. He didn't really want a new lawnmower because he only used it to cut the grass sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it was very difficult to just like one year we got him like some fucking ties or something. Like, well, he don't wear ties. How did we get him that? Yeah. But we didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, yeah. But I also, as I've gotten older, I kind of feel like, at some point you got to meet me in the middle, help me out a little bit, especially if you're somebody that, you don't love one particular thing, or you're not really into too much of anything. You got to like throw me some things that you like. And it's also, I think the hardest part about giving gifts now is like, especially as an adult, if you're trying to surprise the person. I think that's the hardest now. Like if it's not a surprise, I feel like it gets a lot easier. But when you try to surprise a family member or a significant other, it makes it way harder because you don't know.
Exactly.
As a kid, it don't matter, but like as you get older and as you become an adult, you trying to surprise somebody, you have to really try to be thoughtful, and that can be tough, depending on who you are. Especially probably like men, because we don't. Thoughtfulness isn't always something that all men just have.
Right.
I'm gonna save all that. Just get them gift cards. $25 gift card, $50 gift card. Let them get.
Yeah, I mean, Secret Santa. I'll tell you my secret. The number one thing I always bring to like a Secret Santa or a white elephant is I bring candles.
Every time.
It's gonna win every time. Cause, well, I mean, some men probably might not like it, but I don't care. You can just reuse it and give it to somebody else as a gift.
Yeah.
And women always love candles as long as the candles smell good.
Oh yeah.
So it just always works. Like anytime I do a Secret Santa, I might do a gift card too, cause candles don't really be that expensive. So like maybe a gift card and a candle, like a gift card to like Texas Roadhouse or something, and a candle. You know what I'm saying?
Two.
Yeah. Well, I don't think about stuff like that because I have sensitive skin. So like, I would be mad as fuck if I got a Bath and Body Works gift card because I can't even. Well, I could use it. I could buy somebody else something. So I guess it could always work. But I just be like, man.
Or use it to buy a candle for next year.
Right. Right, man. No, seriously. So let's see what else I have here. Oh, speaking of buying things and gifting things, what do you guys think is some of the worst things to do as an adult, or like since you became a full-time adult, you just like, man, I hate doing these things. Like, so I have down packing, moving. I feel like everybody would agree as an adult, that's terrible. Nobody wants to move. And then like 9 times out of 10, we definitely ain't trying to pay nobody to move for us. So now you gotta call somebody, call some homeboys. They doing it because they love you, but they really don't want to do it. So moving, you liable to break stuff, tear stuff up. It's just terrible. It's just a terrible thing overall. Anything that's like having to go to the doctor, dentist, all that is terrible now as an adult. Like, it's so time consuming, it's so tedious.
Oh man.
9 times out of 10, it's just not fun. Paying bills, of course. I mean, that's self-explanatory. I'll say this is probably one of the biggest ones for me personally. Figuring out what I want to eat every day. It's probably one of the worst things that I've had to come across since being an adult. Like, that shit sucks. Like, having to just sit and think what you want to eat every day, and then like, oh, like, Tayo know this, like, it's a Zaxby's right up the street. I've been trying to go to Zaxby's for a week straight. Every time I go, the line is to the road. I'm not going. I'm not waiting in that line for that long.
I actually waited. I was 4 cars back the other night. Like, I had already placed my order, and I sat there for 45 minutes and still didn't get my food. I just went to Chipotle.
Like,
I just fell asleep in the line twice because I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like,
it's
it
just
never been that long.
And then like, how like you like take forever. I think that's another thing that sucks too, because like, say you take forever trying to figure out what you want, and then you finally pick something, for example like Zaxby's, and then you get there and it's like, bro, ain't no way the line this long. I don't even want this no more. But then it's like, I don't want nothing anymore because with the one thing I wanted, I can't get. Well, I can get, but I don't want to wait for it. So, what do you guys?
Talking about food, have y'all ever been to Marshall's and you had a shirt or something you like, and the line was way
Oh
back?
yeah, no. I've honestly, and because Oh, another thing. Speaking of being an adult, working Monday to Friday, it kind of sucks. It's cool because everybody works it, so like you're aligned with a lot of people's schedule. But like it sucks for like trying to do shit on the weekends, going to Marshalls, going to TJ. I can't even buy a freaking charger out of TJ Maxx because now I gotta wait on 17. And we never talk about it because everybody always bring up like Dollar General always having the one worker and the line be long. It's TJ Maxx and Marshalls. It be two workers and the line be all the way back. It's all the way back.
And shit.
Man, like
get on the register.
Anytime I've ever been with someone or by myself and I see something I like, I always look at the line and be like, yeah, bro, I'm not waiting on this long ass line. For one thing.
That don't be crazy, man. It's just insane.
Like, and the worst part about it is, it's like they have like 8 registers, and it be people working all the time. It's not like they ever short staffed, at least from what I see. So it's just crazy. But y'all have any other?
Well, definitely going off of moving. Like I get sick of, and I do love seeing my family, so don't take it the wrong way. I just get sick of having to drive back home for like holidays and shit, just to spend time with them. Like I do miss y'all, but ever because I mean, living in Kansas, I had to drive back home. With Florida, I had to drive back home. Living, it just gets tiring sometimes. Like I want to see you, yeah, but I don't feel like driving home just for half a weekend and coming back to wherever I live. So that definitely sucks.
Yeah.
But it's part of moving too. So.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of took mine with the Monday through Friday working. It's
Hey, be thankful y'all don't work on the weekend. Some people work Saturday and Sunday shit.
Bro, but you know, to get deeper into this, why does everybody get off at the same time? Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like we're so advanced and so far along, but everybody gets off at the same time. It just all feels like it's like for a reason. Because why would everybody get off at 5 o'clock and we know it's gonna be traffic? Like it could be not a big city. Everybody get up at 5 o'clock. It's traffic everywhere, no matter what. Period. And this
light in Abbeville at the right time.
Well, I don't know about Abbeville, but it's crazy. Like
I sit in my job 30 minutes after I get off, just so I won't get caught in traffic.
It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, why didn't they think of this? And why haven't we changed this? Like, why is this still a thing? Why does everybody get off at the same exact time every day? It just doesn't make sense to me. You know.
If you was a leader if you could change the system, since you asked me, what would you change the work system to?
I would. It'd probably be too difficult to change because there's so many things probably set around. But even then, like, for example, you work at the bank, you have to probably take a day off to like go to the dentist, or because you get off so late you can't, you know. So like, I think maybe not necessarily change, but at least I would at least just give everybody like just change to 4 days, or give some people 4 days, give some people 5, or maybe you don't get off at 5 o'clock every day. Maybe you get off at 4 o'clock every other Friday, or it doesn't have to be every day, an everyday thing, but it don't got to be like this though. You know what I'm saying? Like the change doesn't have to be an everyday thing, but maybe 1 week out of the month, everybody gets off at a different time. You know, and a lot of times people work and they're done with their work by a certain time. They're just on the clock till 5 o'clock.
That's what I was about to say. Like you probably have to break it up into like categories of workers. Like, office workers, y'all get off at 6 p.m. this week, but factory workers, y'all can get off at 4:30.
And then like people who are on salary, it really don't matter because
Yeah.
you don't clock in, you don't clock out. You just go to work. So like, you know, it would just be like whenever you're finished for the day. But I guess it would probably be hard for people like who work at banks because you still have to be on a time schedule.
Yeah.
You know, the bank closes at 5, stuff like that. But like Tay said, just splitting it into some kind of category or.
And then I guess part of the problem is also like banks, they don't rotate workers, but most factories they're open 24 hours, so you got people coming to and from work at the same time, so you really don't even know.
Yeah,
like,
who's leaving, who's coming. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but and also a lot of people don't work third shift jobs, so that's another thing. Like a lot of people don't work second or third shift jobs. I mean, and fair enough, not everybody wants to do that, but that kind of plays a part in it too. Because if it was split evenly, I don't think it would be that big of an issue. But it's probably just because so many people work first shift. It's probably hard to differentiate how to get the times and people to get off at different times or whatnot. But there's got to be a way. Like, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but somebody pushing the buttons is smarter than me can figure this out. But they don't. I mean, it's not important. So
Yeah, they need to figure out how to fix the road situation first before figuring out how to get rid of traffic. Good God, we can't even make left turn.
don't even get me started. Oh my God, like I don't know who I would have to talk to in Charlotte. Maybe the mayor, somebody. But
I swear the roads was built 50 years before the building, and they just tried the best.
it's a lot of places up here that you just can't turn left. You have to either like go straight, or you just have to go over the little the bump in the middle to turn left. Doesn't make any sense to me, but I don't know. The way people drive here, I guess it makes sense, but like it's not stopping anything. Honestly, people still drive terrible. So yeah, it's bad. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, discuss? Anything that's been on your mind?
This is just side stuff.
Yeah, anything.
Ever since it was, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I quadrupled my bet and account money. That's all. I've been on a roll lately.
Let's go.
Been on a roll lately, but I don't think it's gonna continue.
Steak and potatoes tonight. Yo.
I think it was just Jesus blessing me for Black Friday. I think it's over now.
What do you use?
Oh yeah, ESPN bet.
Okay. You got me.
I would be a fan. Go ahead.
Did somebody in South Carolina do it, or you know how the South Carolina can't do it?
No, I think all y'all can do is prospects.
Yeah, I think underdog and prospects.
You know all that mess. I don't even do them no more. I just man. But it's only because I only bet on. Not only bet on, but like if it's not like game lines, I'm only betting on weird stuff like team rushing attempts and stuff like that. Stuff that's not really on prospects. So that's why I'm using them.
Yeah, because prospects is only for like players. So you can't bet like who's gonna win the game on prospects like you can FanDuel and ESPN bet. The only other thing I was gonna talk about, and this is something I thought about a couple weeks ago. I don't think people should get mad. I mean, obviously you shouldn't care anyway, because it don't matter. But I think people getting mad at like young celebrities for dating older celebrities is like kind of ridiculous to me. I think it's like I don't want to say childish to think that something's wrong with that, but I just think it's a dated way of thinking, because like especially especially if you're a man, because women probably wouldn't understand it because they don't think like how we think. But like as a man, if Tay, if you were to become single, I mean not single, famous, right? And you got a chance to meet your crush when you were 20, celebrity crush, and she liked you. It's not, like no man is gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I just didn't do it because she was 15 years older than me. Like, I don't see what the issue is with it. I get people saying, oh, everybody dates the same people, and even then, I'm kind of like, I kind of get it, but I just don't see why it's such a problem to other people. Like, why do people want to see a celebrity with someone that's not already like? What does it even matter? You know? I don't know. What do y'all think?
I don't see no problem with it either. I really don't at all.
Okay, like Jalen Green, Andrea, or like
You're a grown man now. I mean,
Keisha Cole, and what's his name, Huncho. Like Huncho might have been, I don't know how old he is. He seemed kind of young, but like he might have been 15, freaking watching Keisha Cole videos, or when he was a kid, wishing he could be with Keisha, and he got the opportunity. Why are people mad at that? Like I don't get it, because like it don't even matter at the end of the day. It's who he want to be with, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're all adults now, so it really don't matter.
Yeah.
I just think a lot of people just don't really mind their business. They really care about things like that. No one really, you date and stuff like, well, no one should really care, but most people live for those type things, especially when it's on the internet. So
yeah, it's kind of funny the dynamic lives people live, that like, you know, you live your life, but you also worry so much about other people and their life.
Is it not draining to their life?
I mean, it's just like playing a game. It's just another hobby.
You look at it like that.
You know? I mean, you gotta do your energy to something.
I mean,
might as well be paying attention to celebrities, I guess.
Is that a hobby though? I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess it's something to do in your free time.
Like, for instance, women will be on the phone, they start talking about a nigga. Boom! Now they both on this page investigating shit. Like, it's just another hobby. Like, it's different. Like, obviously, it's not something that we would just go do. But yeah, for me, it's just like playing the game and working on the car. It's another hobby.
Yeah.
It's a weird hobby. Like, I think there's definitely something chemically different in people's brains that have those parasocial relationships with celebrities. But
or like people who are like, I mean, I'm not here to judge, but when someone's like obsessed with a celebrity, I wonder what, like you said, like I wonder what triggers that. Like, how do you even get into that thinking?
I'd love to meet somebody with one of those like fan pages or something.
Yeah, like because with the internet now, people can like create fake narratives and like can make pages about players or.
Bro, I was gonna say that one Bronny James page. That's not Bronny James, but his name is Bronny James with a blue check. Like, what are you doing?
And you're paying for a verification to pretend to be someone else.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call you crazy. I'm not gonna call you anything out your name. I just really want to know. Like, I would love to meet someone like that and really know. But you know what? I think about all the time. I think I probably met someone like that and they just would never tell anybody. Yeah. I think people that do that would never tell anybody.
And these days, even if you found out, you can just say, "Oh, I do it," because you can get money off that, and I probably believe you. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if your page got some. Now, the weird part I don't get is I get a lot of like fake ass Duke Dennis page, like follow me, right? Like, cause he follows me, so I get a lot of like Duke Dennis _1 or Duke Dennis fan page or the real Duke. And I'm just like, bro, you have 36 followers. What is the point of this? Like, I don't. And they'll post pictures of Duke.
The same pictures that he posts.
And he posts are like pictures he's deleted off his Instagram. And then they'll like DM me. I'm
Would it
not,
be like,
bro. I'm not responding to this. Like I don't. I'm not. I don't really DM him. Don't DM me. I'm not famous. DM the famous person. So I just don't get it sometimes. Man, I would just love to know more. Like I guess more than anything, I'm not even here to judge. I really just am more curious than anything. How do you fall into that hobby of being a I won't say obsessed, but like if it's purely a money thing, but like even if it's a money thing, you just make a meme page. Like that's more lucrative probably and more feels more sane than anything than making a ludicrous fan page. Like I just don't. Why would you do that?
There might be. Well, I guess it obviously depends on who you're mimicking. Like, because speaking of more, like you got like people like Peyton, like you got like all those basketball pages, all the muses. I definitely don't get them because I don't even think they're making money. I think it's just a pure sicko thing for them. So I don't know. Like you said, I don't want to call these people weird, but when you got a Peyton Pritchard fan page, yeah, I think you're a little weird.
It's definitely a little off. How you guys? We can jump into a little sports before we get off here. What do you guys? How y'all feeling about? What y'all want to do? NFL, NBA first? What y'all want? What y'all want to jump into? You said
I
what?
do want college football though.
Oh yeah, college football. I forgot about that.
The playoffs. I just want to see the playoff bracket. I feel like South Carolina. They've been on like I'm a Florida Gator fan by the way. Everybody who didn't know, we trash. Okay, I get it.
Hey, what them last 4 games this season though?
Hey, yeah. And the recruits, they're looking good.
Better than Florida State?
South Carolina, they trash. Terrible. Can't wait for my brother to see this part. Terrible. But South Carolina be on the 6 or 7 game win streak, and I feel like they should have been put in the playoffs. And I feel like if they would have got into the playoffs, I feel like they had a real chance of winning. Because they're a hot team right now, and they got the same record as Alabama. Of course, they lost to Alabama. That's why Alabama's in it. But like, I feel like if South Carolina got in there, then they would have made some noise. But I feel like the playoff committee put Alabama in there because they're Alabama.
I don't know much about how they do this, how they did it this year, or how they plan to do it. So I couldn't tell you. Is it strength of schedule?
So the thing they weigh the most is obviously wins and losses. Always
right.
Undefeated, they're number one, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But they changed it this year because last year they had that FSU presidents with Jordan Travis getting hurt, and now they're saying, hey, the player health matters when before it didn't. But I think the biggest thing they're doing this year, because before that we do like, head to head in their mind who will rank that team higher. They don't do that anymore. They don't do like hypotheticals like, if Alabama played Indiana, who would win? They don't do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of changes the format a little bit. But what really messed up, I think Carolina wasn't the loss to Alabama. I mean, that obviously was why they stayed put out. But if the refs didn't fuck them over 3 times in that LSU game,
yeah, they definitely should have won that LSU game. If they would have won LSU game, they probably would be in.
Yeah, they'd be in. That Alabama loss will matter a lot less, and we can kick out. I don't know.
I don't even know who's in it.
Whoever loses.
I don't even know who's in it.
I would say you got it.
Let me see.
Ohio State.
I'm just looking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. Yesterday, maybe it was earlier, so it should be in your recent.
You sent it yesterday?
Yeah, I sent it because.
Oh yeah. I see it. This is the projection.
No, that's it.
No, it still got to be projection though, because you still got SEC championship, Clemson, SMU.
Okay.
And,
okay.
Yeah, they could switch and all that bullshit. I mean, it's mostly set, but.
Damn, Miami not getting in? Oh, they got they're 12th, huh? So I guess my question I didn't know this obviously that The conference doesn't matter which conference you're in, pretty much.
It does if you so the top four conferences get a bye week, but you gotta have a better record than the fifth conference. It's like right now it's between Boise State, SMU, and Clemson. One of those teams are getting a bye, but the top of the SEC is getting a bye, top of the Big Ten is getting a bye, top of the I can't remember the third conference is getting a bye, but it's either gonna be ACC or Mountain West. I think Boise State is in. I can't remember that fucking.
Yeah.
That's one that changes a lot because it's like you get that one, then you go like at large because it could be Notre Dame with the fourth.
I was going to say because Notre Dame isn't in a conference, right?
That's what I want to say. So like they could just do it that way, and then because that would be the at large team, and then 5 and 6 would just be the other own champions. It's that part's a little confusing, but I think it's only because Notre Dame's not in a fucking conference.
That's so dumb.
I feel like it's gonna get to the point where, it's not even.
I prefer this than just the top 4 teams. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather just do the BCS system.
Yeah.
How it was when we were growing up, just that last game kind of matters, and then you crown the team. I'd rather just do that because I mean, to be honest, it's gonna be either an SEC team or a Big Ten team that wins the national championship. It's not gonna be neither one. So really, they can just do their own leave that shit out.
That would be lit, right?
Yeah, that honestly would be the best thing to me. But then you will be leaving out Clemson. So I don't want to, I don't leave out Clemson. I'll be honest.
Yes. But I feel like if Dabo don't dip into that transfer portal, this is gonna be be open for them.
Yeah,
hey man, God's NIL.
Come on, man.
Huh?
God's NIL. That's what he said. I do think with like the NIL and this right here, really the NIL, man, they offering $10 million to quarterbacks. I feel like it's gonna.
But that's a little different.
But look though. I just feel like it's gonna get silly at some point. Like,
well, it already has for sure.
I guess I mean more like when it comes to these schools and these players. I feel like it's gonna divide like the academics and the actual sport, if that makes sense.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's gonna get even.
My bad. I ain't mean to
No, go ahead.
But that's right. No, they're not gonna care about academics anymore. They're going to school for that money. Do you know what Neil would have did back when we was trying to go to college and stuff? Like, it's like
it's no way these kids are really going to class and keeping up with their grades, though.
Well, that's the same as before now. So I mean,
I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna get to a point where.
Okay, but I just want you to just hold on before you. Do you think that the play? I mean, obviously it's public now, so we know who's getting paid. But do you think that the players are getting paid now are getting paid on average so much more than they were before, like with Reggie Bush and shit? Or do you believe that with those players before, like Jadavion Clowney, Reggie Bush, blah blah blah, all those great players, do you think they were really going to class and keeping up with it? Though?
Oh no! I just think it's gonna be more public now. Like I think it's gonna be like. I feel like they're gonna eventually just. I don't want to say separate the player from like. What do you think about the odds of them signing a player to NIL, but he doesn't actually enroll to school and go to school there? He just plays on the team.
So they had that UNLV quarterback this year.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to get his NIL money, but by game 4 he hadn't gotten it yet. So he was a starting quarterback, and he just left the team. So more shit like that could definitely happen, but that's a little bit of the reverse.
Right, it's the reverse. Yeah, and I guess that's what I'm scared is gonna get to because, like, I mean, so let's say a school like Duke. Duke is an academic school. I mean, it's probably a basketball school more than anything, like far as sports wise. But it's Duke, Stanford. Like these are prestigious academic schools. If the number one high school recruit quarterback wants to go to Stanford, but he wants a $10 million NIL deal, do you think Stanford, but his grades aren't like, it's whatever, he's not really qualified to go to school there, do you think they'll bend the rules? And that's why I feel like eventually they are, and it's going to get to the point where it's like these players are not even going to be going to school. They're just going to be playing for the team, wearing the jersey, and then going to the NFL. Like, why would you even waste time enrolling them in the school? I mean, I guess it's different because they have to be there 3 years versus like basketball, you only have to be there for a year. But I mean,
I don't. So I got a question. When you saying that the 3 years thing, now that they're getting NIL, they're getting paid just as much as a trash receiver in the NFL get paid. Why wouldn't they just go from 1 year?
No. Like, you could be like DJ and just transfer and keep getting money. But like, I feel like, I don't know. I wonder if it's gonna get to the point where like, you don't even have to go to school here, bro. Just play football for us. Like, I wonder if they're gonna. Do you get what I'm saying, though, Tay? Like, I wonder if it's gonna get to that point.
In a way, but I also think it heavily depends on. I don't think Stanford would do that. Like, just because you put.
Yeah, it was just an example.
I don't think they would do that. But I think like FSU would do that. Yeah.
Like, hey, you don't even got to enroll here. You can just show up, practice.
I can see it.
Where obviously show up for.
I mean, that would obviously make them do something. I mean, some kind of. But we wouldn't know, so it's not like it matters. But
yeah.
I could definitely see what one of those.
Or maybe these schools just, or maybe they just break from the NCAA. Is that even possible? I don't think it's possible. But what if they just break away from the NCAA?
Oh, excuse me.
Just start their own league.
That's a whole other cap. They have been talking about maybe making more of a Super League style type, and just inviting like
and just putting all the best teams in there, because
making it like a regulation system. You got to win a certain amount of games.
Yeah, to get in there, stay in, basically like soccer, and just then we won't have to worry about conferences and if Indiana's good enough, if Boise State's good.
But that's also part of the beauty of NIL. Like, we wouldn't have an Ashton Genty at Boise State probably without NIL. We wouldn't have.
True, that's fine.
Indiana's a basketball school.
Right.
We ain't ever seen them do shit like this.
Right.
Like, we probably wouldn't have that without NIL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, and I guess that's my point, though. I think that's what's gonna drive it away from like being a part of the school. You just playing for the team. And just,
I think they should put a cap on how much they give.
You see, that is also part of what they're talking about too. Because I mean, like with the Michigan quarterback, Dave Portnoy can literally give that man as much money by being a booster. Or Oregon, Phil McKnight can give them niggas any amount of money because he's a booster. But a lot of schools don't have a Phil McKnight. They don't have a Dave Portnoy. Yeah. They don't have a nigga that really owns something that's giving money back to the school for their program. So they're trying to do like a checks and balances system, but how can you do that? Like, that's also not fair.
Yeah.
It's just all kind of fucked up.
And then like, I feel like I'm also on the point where like, okay, say I'm the number one receiver, right, in my class, and I go to the same school as the number one quarterback, and he just got $10 million. But like, halfway through the season, it's clear that like, I'm the reason why we're winning these games. You don't think these players are gonna start to get a little jealous of some of these players who's making all this money? I mean, like, I'm sure people were probably jealous of DJ, because I don't know what his NIL deal was, but I feel like it's gonna cause, because these aren't adults, these are kids with getting all this money. So like, I'm 19 and I'm busting my ass, and I feel like I'm better than you, and I might be better than you, and you getting $7 million in NIL, and I'm getting nothing, or
you also
$1,000 a month or something.
Because at this point, they do it before the season. You also did sign whatever amount of money.
That is true.
Whether you're the reason or not, you already agreed to it.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true.
Because Tyreek Hill can go and get. Well, not Tyreek Hill because he already making money, but I don't know. Ricky Pearsall can go and get 2,000 yards, but you're still not getting paid until 3 years later, buddy. No, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's the same thing, but like, damn.
Yeah, it's
Play signing.
but it'd be even worse if it was like a basketball deal and you the reason y'all went. Like, oh, and now I ain't really getting paid shit. And I'm the reason we win it. Oh, that's way worse because I'm scoring like 36 a game.
Yeah, basketball's probably way too hard to do. It'd probably be way more chaos in basketball for sure, just because it's too easy to point out who matters more. Football is way more of a team sport, and scheme and all that. But yeah, I mean, shout out to all them YNs making all that money. That money, yeah.
Real quick, who I got for national championship? I got Georgia.
I don't know.
Just pick one. It don't matter. Whoever you pick gonna lose anyway. So just pick.
Yeah.
It's so iffy, man.
But if I had to pick a dark horse, like one of the people that probably don't think they're probably Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee. I like Tennessee. Honestly, man, Texas been playing.
Fuck
good.
it. Give me SMU, man. Go Stangs.
You tweaking.
Give me SMU, baby.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
They got to make it first. They see championship, might knock them out.
They gonna beat Clemson.
I see Oregon early. I see Oregon losing early.
I ain't trusting no team that's not in the SEC, ACC, Big Ten.
Well, Oregon's in the Big Ten now.
Oh, they are in the Big Ten now.
Yeah, but
I still don't trust them.
Yeah.
I think I don't trust them. I think I don't trust them because they haven't lost a game. I trust Ohio State.
Yeah, adversity.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy that going undefeated all the way through is just such a bad thing.
Yeah.
For the most part, I mean. NBA? You guys want to touch on NBA real quick?
No, I don't want to talk about the Knicks. No.
They got jail, man. They got jail first.
The Eastern Conference. I mean, thankfully you're in the East.
I don't care about that.
That junk ain't weak no more, bro.
Yeah, it's still pretty weak.
The first is lit.
We got a Tom Thibodeau team and we're number one in offense. I'm not mad about being number one in offense, but I don't understand why we have a bottom 16 defense.
Why won't he play Cat and Sims at the same time?
Well, I don't care about that. Fuck Jericho Sims.
I mean, you don't like him, but
that's too much. Well, no. What I will say now, because I mean, I don't know if he's doing it with Jericho Sims, but Cat was playing drop coverage for the first 12 games, and ever since like 2 games ago, he started coming up to the level, and now our defense looks a lot better because he's a fucking perimeter defender. He's not a rim protector. So I guess that's why, because they don't want to do what the Timberwolves did with Cat, pre-switching off and switching off back so we can go back to the paint and shit.
Yeah.
We're not doing
But I mean, the only reason I ask because Jericho Sims can do that too. He can play the perimeter defense as well, but he would probably be more of the guy that would be in drop just because his paint defense is significantly better. Now, how you feel about him is how you feel about him, but he would make the defense. But I mean, I would at least he ain't even tried the lineup. I don't think has he ever. I don't even think he's played them together.
Probably a little bit, but I mean,
you gotta at least try something.
Cat, the thing with Cat, he is a very good passer, so it probably would work, and it'll probably come later in the season because somebody's gonna get hurt. We'll probably figure it out then. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make the Eastern Conference Finals, so I don't think it matters.
Who you think gonna make it?
Cleveland and Boston.
Sure, anybody but us. I don't fucking know. The Pacers.
Oh fuck no. It's cooked, man. It's over with for the Pacers.
My favorite team to watch this year has definitely been the Rockets. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Big Rockets guy this year. I mean, I liked them last year, but this year they're actually winning games like consistently.
I still think maybe a year or 2 away from actually making it to the finals.
Yeah, probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, they don't have no superstar. So
Yeah.
We gonna give it to it in the clutch.
yeah, they don't really have a star yet, but they do look good. They do look good. I feel like that's one team that could beat the Thunder like in a series if the Thunder ain't like on it. They match up very well with the Thunder, in my opinion. But yeah, the Rockets look good. Timberwolves kind of what I thought they were gonna be. I'm trying to think. Lakers, what I thought they were gonna be. Everybody's kind of, for the most part, kind of where I thought they were gonna be, except for the Rockets. Like I didn't expect them to be second in the West, but I thought they'd be better. I just didn't expect second. I'm definitely out on Jalen Green. Done with him. Throw him in the trash. You can do whatever the fuck you want with him. Send that nigga to the Wizards, the Nets. I don't give a fuck. Get him off the Rockets, man. I'm done with him. I'm done with Jalen Green. I don't care how talented he looks and how good he looks on the nights that he's just too inconsistent for me. I can't. He had 9 points, 41, and then scored 9 again. I just can't. Like I cannot. I'm done with Jalen Green.
Sometimes it's your night, man.
I'm gonna come back when we record again. I'm gonna have like a list of like 3 more players I'm done with because it's a lot more. I just haven't thought about it. I haven't wrote it down, but I'm done with a lot of these players. I'm just done. I don't care what the hype is. I don't care what people say. I don't see it. I'm not buying it. You know.
Yeah, you won't fool me again.
Yeah, you won't fool me again. You won't fool me again.
One more thing on the Knicks. I know y'all don't really care. It's just it affects me. I will say. Every shot. Oh, go ahead.
I'm done with Zion too, but go ahead.
I
kind of been done with Zion, but I just had to throw it out there.
That was free.
My bad.
All I was gonna say.
Oh, with LaMelo. Done.
That's a weird time to be done with him, but okay.
I'm done. I'm just going and jump off the train early.
Did he stay injured? I mean, I hope it's because he doesn't play defense. That's the only thing he doesn't.
That and honestly, I really don't care for the way he plays. I think it looks good when it's not on your team, but I think if it's on your team and you're actually watching him all the time, it can be kind of annoying.
Well, fortunately for him, he can do shit like that in Charlotte.
Exactly, and that's my point. He hasn't grown up yet as a basketball player, and I think that's why I'm done. And he's still young, and he hasn't played a lot because he's been hurt. So maybe it's time. Maybe that time will come. But I'm just kind of like, I mean.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean,
if it was gonna come, it would have been this year, in my thoughts. But
that's what I was gonna say. It feels late to be done with him, but like you said, he has been hurt.
He's been hurt a lot. I mean, he didn't play like most of last year. He only played like what 20 games last year. He didn't play a lot last year.
They were a solid 20, but
yeah, I mean, but like that's cool. The best ability is availability. Like, I mean, at least Ja can make it to the playoffs. He might not finish, but at least he makes it. I don't know. I'm just out on that. I'm done. I just need to see more. I need to see it before I believe it again. You know? But what were you gonna say about the Knicks?
Yeah. Every shot, every single shot Jalen Brunson takes, so it's like a. And it made me uncomfortable.
You say it's like a what?
Yeah, playoff shot. Like it's always difficult. It's always something. He doesn't give me easy buckets. It made me uncomfortable. Because they have to be ready for the playoff.
I mean, I think that's kind of his game though, because he's not super fast. He's not very athletic. So I mean, his game is gonna kind of always look like that. I feel like. But I also feel like maybe. But y'all have the number one offense, so it's hard to say like the things around him don't make it easy. But like, it's not a team tailored around him specifically, though. I feel like. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe if he had somebody like I felt like it was easier last year because of Hartenstein and his screens. Like,
well, yeah, and Mitch was healthy, so he had more.
So you had more bigger bodies that could set real deal screens. Cat is really kind of setting like a damn near like a flare screen every time.
He's setting it to score. He's not setting it to set him up.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like that can be an issue. But that's all I got.
So that's me. I'm good.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for listening.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Back.
What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I want to shoot for Sunday. It's weekend, so it's probably a good day. Sunday, cool. Saturday, Sunday, probably Sunday.
Yeah, one of those two will be fun.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right, we'll holler at y'all.